have talked about adrenal cortex. Adrenal gland has got two layers, outer layer cortex, inner layer medulla. We have talked about adrenal cortex. The inner layer is adrenal medulla, which is going to produce a hormone called as adrenal medullary hormone. It is called as AMH, adrenal medullary hormone. As chemically, the secretions of cortex were called as corticoids. Likewise, here the secretions are called as catecholamine. See, it is mentioned here, catechol. Catechol is something like benzene. Benzene derivative is called as catechol, with which an amine is added, hence it is chemically referred as catecholamine. That is, in short, your adrenal medullary secretions has got two hormone, either it is adrenaline or epinephrine, both are synonymous, noradrenaline or norepinephrine. So, these both are same, adrenaline or epinephrine, both are same. Noradrenaline or norepinephrine, see, both are basically hormones. In previous discussion, we have talked chemically hormones can be classified into three types. One is peptide, AAD. What is AAD? Amino acid derivative. The meaning is there in the term. The hormone is derived from a single amino acid by modification here and there. Amino acid derivative. Other one is steroid. For the steroid, it should have a CPP ring. That's the reason we call this aldosterone, cortisol, androgen, weak androgen as steroid, because the entire hormone structure is going to have a CPP ring. Purida, this comes under AAD, that is amino acid derivative. When I say amino acid, see, there are two examples of AAD. Actually, 2 to 3 examples. One is thyroid. Thyroid is produced from a single amino acid, tyrosine. Your epinephrine, adrenaline is produced from a single amino acid, which is phenylalanine. There are 20 amino acids, of which a single amino acid is phenylalanine. You do modification in some phenylalanine, you get a which one? Adrenaline. And there is also a amino acid called as tryptophan. Tryptophan, among 20 there is an amino acid called as tryptophan. Modification of that will produce melatonin. So, மொத்தம் 3 AAD இருக்கு, but bookல 2 தான் இன்னும் கொடுத்திருக்கு. But thyroid, I think thyroid they should have given it as a separate, like iodothyroid தனி class ஆ கொடுத்திருப்பான். Your book has got a different way of classifying, but in general thyroid, adrenaline, noradrenaline, both are derived from phenylalanine amino acid, and melatonin is derived from an amino acid tryptophan. Clear இருக்கா? So, this comes under amino acid derivative, that is phenylalanine, phenylalanine. Purida, you are going to do some modification to phenylalanine, thereby you get adrenaline, epinephrine or noradrenaline, norepinephrine. Clear irukka? Okay. So, when you do that modification, when you see, it get a catechol structure, hence it is called as catecholamine. Simple, right? Catechol structure, your chemistry will teach you what catechol, cresol, catechol, something, right, which is based on benzene ring, right? And finally, the adrenaline and noradrenaline are rapidly secreted in response to stress of any kind during emergency situations. Say, for example, if you're going to say tomorrow is going to be your exam, which you are thinking it might take some months, you get some tension, right? So, in that, actually these hormones gets prepared, it makes you to get prepared for the emergency situation. What see, in case during emergency you get tensed, you need more energy. For you to need more energy, your heart rate should increase, because your blood supply should increase, your food should get supplied, oxygen should get supplied in a increased rate. Okay, so these hormones are basically called as emergency hormone. Both adrenaline and noradrenaline, they are going to prepare a person during emergency, whatever be the emergency, unexpected situation or whatever be, they are going to prepare, right? So, during any emergency situation, okay, or they are called as emergency hormone, or it's also called as hormone of fight or flight. Either you fight or you run away, flight, right? Okay, so how does it prepare? So, it increases the alertness, okay, it increases the pupillary dilation, okay, rising of hairs. அது என்ன தமிழ்ல ஒன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, புல்லரிக்கிறது, goose bumps, right? Piloerection, rising of hair, sweating, etc. இது தவிர, see, these are all very general thing they have given, like ஒரு இண்டிவிஜுவல் லேமேன் கொடுக்குற மாதிரி. But there are lots and lots of in-depth knowledge regarding how these two hormones, that is adrenaline and noradrenaline, is preparing a person during emergency. Clear arka? Okay, and both these hormone increases the heartbeat. Okay, tachycardia. Normally heartbeat will be from 60 to 100. 60 to 100, so it's going to increase the heartbeat. Okay, strength of the heart contraction and rate of respiration. So when the respiration increases, when the heart rate increases, each and every cells will get increased supply of blood. So more food is given, more oxygen is given, so more energy is being liberated, and the person during the emergency will get more energy. Clear irukka na solradhu? And catechol elements also stimulate the breakdown of glycogen. See, you know that the excess glucose in a person will get stored as glycogen. If oxygen increase panna, you breathe. Food you cannot, during emergency you cannot keep eating food. Biryani சாப்பிட முடியும் emergency போது. அப்போ already reserved food இருக்குல்ல, அது breakdown பண்ணி glucose mobilize பண்ணணும். So also stimulate the breakdown of glycogen, resulting in increased concentration of glucose in blood. Addition, they also stimulate the breakdown of lipids and proteins. In short, more food, more oxygen should be supplied, because the person needs more energy. Why? He is in an emergency situation. He is to be alert, right? How more food is supplied, person cannot eat during emergency. So whatever that has been stored will get mobilized. How is glucose stored? Glycogen. Where it is stored? Muscle and liver. So adallam glycogen. Eppadi vandu plant la vandu glucose gets combined to form starch, likewise in animals glucose get combined to form glycogen. So and the glycogen will get broken down to glucose, which is a catabolic reaction, and that glucose through increased blood supply will reach the cells, and it's clearly mentioned that rate of respiration is also increased. So you keep consuming more oxygen. Along with increased food supply, there is also increased supply of oxygen. So more energy will be liberated, that is through internal respiration that we have seen in previous chapter, glycolysis, link reaction, Krebs cycle, and that makes person comfortable during emergency situation. Apart from that, it also makes the person alert. Okay, say assuming that there is a snake, you will be alert. So create alert, pupillary dilation and piloerection. So every hormone, what are all the given functions, it has to be thoroughly kept in mind. They can jumble in of these things and then they can ask in the question. Clear arka? Right? So this is all regarding the adrenal gland, covering both cortex as well as medulla, right?